Okay. I finished my AP test today. It's actually a lot less stressful than I thought it was gonna be, which is good. But wow, I yawned really weird. I've never seen my mouth when I've yawned before, and that was an ugly ass yawn. Congratulations. One more ugly thing about me. Um. For some reason, I have dead plant on my fucking bed. Okay. Um. I don't really know what to talk about. I finished my AP test. It was okay. I have homework to do, but I still haven't done it yet. Going to the movies tomorrow with my mom. I might actually skip fourth period. I'm gonna ask my teacher, and tell her that like I have some important thing to do, aka spend time with my mom on my birthday, and skip fourth period. Oh, also, I don't know how to work technology because I'm a freaking old woman, and I think I did something I'm gonna regret. So, like, I picked the most perfect-est, that's not even a word. Wow, someone's good at English. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't skip fourth period. Fourth period, I have English. But, like, what was I gonna say? But I was on Fandango and like I was like ordering tickets online for this movie that I'm gonna watch with my mom, and it's like, okay, so like they had reserved seatings and I was like, oh cool, and then so I picked two seats that I thought would be perfect, D4 and D5, and the show's at 2:50, and I was like super excited, and then I don't know how I did it, but like I supposedly like reserved those seats even though I didn't actually pay for them. And then I don't think I had my name on there either. But then like when I went back and tried to redo it, I was like, oh, it must have been a fluke. Like those two seats that I picked before, they were already seen as reserved, and I was like, well, fuck me. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, I think I'm gonna, like, have to call Fandango and be like, bro, like, your site is confusing to me because I'm a 16, almost 17-year-old, like, freaking confused old woman. Like, what the fuck? I don't know what I did. Can you help me? Like, what? Like, do I just go to the theater and be like, hi, guys? Like, I don't know what I did, but I bought tickets. So, like, I have no idea. Yeah. Which, by the way, just a disclaimer, I guess I should say, I don't condone skipping school. But this is an exception because it's actually really important. Like, even though you're kind of like, really, you're going to see a movie? What's so important about that? Well, what's important is that my mom and I have a lot of complicated history. And this is our first, like, year where I've started to, like, I don't know, like, she's slowly started to accept the fact that I can't live with her anymore. And I've started to accept the fact and, like, not resent her. Which I didn't really resent her to begin with. Like, I just was kind of, like, upset. And, like, I didn't know how to deal with the emotions that I was feeling. I didn't really understand them. And then, like, this year, I've been, like, starting to, like, understand it and, like, work through my shit. And my mom's getting better, and so, like, that's good. And so this is going to be, like, our first birthday where it's going to be normal. For, like, well, not really normal because, like, nothing's normal. But, like, it's going to be my first birthday where, like, at least in a long while, sorry, I'm trying to my necklace. It like was like bunched up here for some reason, and it was really uncomfortable. But like, I think it's gonna be like my first birthday where I've like fully accepted her and just like totally like, I don't know. It's finally where we're kind of like equals, and like all of her dirty laundry and all of my dirty laundry has been open in the air or whatever. Because like before when I was younger, she was just kind of like, oh mommy, and then like as I got older, I was like, she's weird. I don't like it. And then eventually I was just kind of like ashamed, and like all this neglect happened, and like a lot of stuff happened. And so like, which isn't her fault because she just has mental illness, which is part hereditary and part like what shit happened to her. So like I don't fault her at all for that. And in fact, like living with her as like a poor person or whatever, and living with someone who has mental illness and being the like kind of companion or dependent or whatever, I've learned and grown so much, and I definitely would not be the person that I am today if it wasn't for her. And so, like, I'm grateful for her for being my mom. I mean, she's tried her best. She is trying her best. Like, she's my mom. I love her. Like, no matter what. Like, it doesn't fucking matter if she has a mental illness. I fucking might have a mental illness. Like, you could never tell with her side of the family, you know? Plus, ADD runs on my dad's side of the family and my mom's side. So, like, I might have ADD. I might have other mental illnesses that I don't know about. The point is, I don't fucking care because I know that professionals can help me deal with it. Research can help me deal with it. Logic, science, like, all of these stuff can help you deal with it. And just because you're mentally disabled doesn't mean that you can't live a life, that you can't be happy, that you can't love someone. And the proof of that is from my mom. So, like, just, I don't know. It's taken me a lot for me to get here because, like, throughout my entire childhood, I was just in denial or oblivion. Like, throughout the early years of my childhood, I was in oblivion, and then throughout, like, when I was starting to realize, I can't even remember how old I was when I started to realize my mom was different or whatever. And then from when I graduated middle school, like, I was just in denial. And then this, like, last year I was still kind of in denial and, like, working shit out. And then this year is finally when I was like, you know what, own up to your shit, understand shit, and, like, finally got it. So, like, spending this birthday with my mom is really important to both of us because she even called me like yesterday, I think, and she was crying because she was like, I'm not a good mom, blah, blah. And like, she has like this stupid fear that I'm going to leave her because like I'm going to hate her or something, which is impossible. She's like, my mom, like, no matter how much you try, you can't like hate your family. So like, actually that's not true. Like, her family's pretty fucked up. So like, you can hate your family, but like, there's no possible way that I could hate her because she loves me so much and she tries so much. And, like, even though she's hurt me many a time and, like, my childhood was not exactly perfect, like, she loved me and she tried her hardest. So, like, what more can you ask for from a parent? Like, I don't care if you have money. I don't care if you had your little psychiatric fits. Like, you still loved me and you still tried your hardest. So, like, I don't care. I don't care. So, like, and she, like, blames herself all the time, and I'm just like, it's not your fault, but then I'm also hesitant to say, like, it's your disability, because she hates feeling, like, held down or whatever, like, having a disability or whatever. Which I totally just see it as a part of her, just like how she has, like, brown eyes and brown hair, like, she has a mental disability, so the fucking what? Like, just, it's just a natural thing for me now, and, like, I don't care, and, like, if you do care, then, like, get over your fucking self, you know? And it's like someone's sexuality or someone's color or someone's mental disability, like, all of it is the same. It's not what defines you. It's just a part of you. Like, for some reason, that is so hard for people to understand. Like, okay, enough of this deal. The point is, I don't condone skipping school, but this is a very special instance for me and my mom. So, like, I do for myself right now. I'm gonna skip school. Plus, like, I can, like, during intervention, I can go to my teacher and just be like, hi, anything that we're doing in class today, like, can I do right now during intervention? Because I'm not going to be here 4th period. I have important shit to do. I'm sorry, but I can't be here 4th period. But I'll do my shit during intervention, and we'll be cool. So, like, yeah, cool, love you, bye. Because, like, I'm not going to be there. Like, there's no way I'm going to be there. And so, yeah. Yeah. I still have to call Fandango and figure out what the fuck that is about. Because, like, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. But, like, it's... whatever. It's something. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that was food or dried up skin or what, but that was kind of weird. Yeah. Yeah, I really hope my friends don't go too crazy tomorrow on my birthday, though, because, like, I have some friends who are kind of a little bit dramatic and, like, would literally run down the hallway screaming, "Happy birthday to you," which I don't like attention, so, like, that would not be, like, no. And so, yeah, I really hope that doesn't happen, but, like, knowing some of my friends, that could happen. Yeah. Yeah. The AP exam was not as stressful as I thought it was gonna be. Oh, I forgot something. Okay. So, you know that moment when you say something and you don't realize how weird / creepy or like just like out there it sounds until after you say it? And it's even worse when you say it to like basically strangers / acquaintances. That happened to me today. It was bad. Okay, so during... Sorry, there's like loose skin on the bottom and like it's really bugging me, so I'm trying to like chew it off like a dog. But I am an animal and not I'm to go away, boo. I don't know why I thought that was funny. Okay, I'm gonna say wow, someone's thinking. Oh, okay, so AP Environmental Science, I don't really have that many friends. And the one friend that I do have, we're kind of just now starting to become, like, friends, not just acquaintances. So, like, it doesn't really, like, count because, like, the majority of all of this year for this class, I've never really been friends with anyone. I've just kind of been acquaintances and been like, yeah, you're a cool person, like, hi. And, like, this one group of girls, like, there's 3 of them, and they're kind of, like, grungy, and so, like, I don't know, but, like, I accidentally ended up sitting next to one of them, and it ended up being, like, it's hard to explain, but, like, our teacher, like, makes us switch seats, and, like, one of the rules or regulations is, like, you can't sit in the same row as before, and you can't sit next to the same person. And so their whole thing was, like, switching out between their friend group. But the thing is, like, we traded seats, like, 4 times. And so, like, they kind of, like, because I was sitting next to that one girl at one point, they were all like, oh, we're going to make you join our group so we can, like, have you interchange in our little group. And I was like, okay, like, whatever, sure. And I mean, they're cool. Sometimes I feel a little excluded, but makes sense because they've probably been friends since freshman year, and I'm just like this little sophomore girl who's just weird. So, like, I'm cool with it. Like, they do their thing. I just kind of do my thing, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Like, there are people to sit next to. Like, sometimes we have casual conversations. Sometimes we don't. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Anyways, so, like, that was the situation all year. And so, like, whatever. It doesn't matter. But the point is, AP exams were happening, and so I was, like, really nervous about AP exams, and so I was, like, blabbling, blah, 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 you know. And then after AP, like, the first term of AP exam, like, the first term was, like, 100 questions over 2 hours of bubbling in, which was really stressful. I hated it. I hated it so much. I was like, I kept looking at the clock, and I was like, you know what, Angela, look away from the clock. Like, if you keep looking at the clock, like, you're just gonna, like, freak out even more. Just, like, made the time drag on more, you know? So I was just kind of like, nope. But then I started counting the questions I had left, and I was like, you know what, Angela, for someone who hates math so much, you seem to be counting numbers a lot. Shut the fuck up, brain. And I was like, okay, let's focus on what we have in front of us, not what's in forward, you know, like, time, whatever. And so I was just, like, telling myself kind of, like, whatever. Like, in my head, obviously, because, like, if you're talking to yourself in the middle of an exam, like, that's kind of, I mean, whatever. Okay. You probably didn't even understand what I was saying. Okay, whatever. So anyways, after that term, we started the FRQs, which FRQs are basically like the essays, but the amazing thing about the science classes, FRQs are like essays, but they're basically bullet points, and you don't even have to write full sentences. You just have to make sense, and it's the most amazing thing ever, because it's like essays, but they're shortcutting essays, which I love writing, and I love shortcuts, so FRQs are fucking bomb as fuck. I love them so much. Anyways, so I was like all excited for the FRQs, but the thing is, like, our classroom, or like the cafeteria that we were using, or no, it was gym, actually, whatever. Gym that we were using to like fit all these like hundreds of kids to take the AP test, like, in like for us not to overheat, because it's summer, also like hundreds of kids in one little area plus 2 teachers, like, oh no, there were 3. There were Mr. Fernandez and that other girl, and then there was like that librarian lady who I don't really like because she's kind of rude. Anyways, also, I'm not going to go into it because it's just going to be confusing, so I'm not going to say anything. But anyways, so like all those people in there, like they probably kept it really cold just to like regulate the temperature, because like there's hundreds of people in there. It's summer, you know. But it was freezing, and I was like dying, and I'm like wearing like this oversized t-shirt that's like I really love because it's I was about to say uncomfortable. Wow, my thought processes are so together today. Okay, but I'm wearing an oversized t-shirt because it's really comfortable, and I love oversized t-shirts and like short pants. Which also, funny story, these short shorts, I was not prepared to wear them, and like I completely forgot that I didn't have any underwear on, because these are literally the pajamas that I wore last night. But it's because one of my friends, she was going to be dropped off early at school because her mom was going to work early or something, and I was like, yeah, I'll go to school with you, like wait with you, whatever. But like because of that, and I woke up so early, I was kind of out of it, so I didn't change out of my clothes and like just kind of walk to school, because like these clothes are fine to walk to school, whatever. And I was thinking it's gonna be hot anyways, it's fine. Forgot I'm wearing like jogger shorts that are like kind of booty shorts, but they're not booty shorts because I have no booty, and also like they're not booty shorts. They're short shorts, but they're not like booty shorts, like, you know what I mean, like, and they're not tight, which was I worried about, because like they were so loose that they kept shifting, and I was like, oh my god, what if there's a hole, and what if like you could see my ass or vagina, like my vagina's hairy, like no one wants to see that, like, oh no. And then I was like, oh no, I was so uncomfortable, and then I was like, wait, you're overthinking it, like, shh. This is like every time you're on period and you get up and you're like, oh my god, I'm like leaking, but like you're not leaking like this. That was like my whole thought process this morning. I was like, oh my god, what was I talking about? Oh, it was cold in AP classroom, and I was wearing my like t-shirt and my short shorts, and I was freezing. And then, so I put my arms inside my like, what is this thing called? T-shirt. Wow, that's just sad. Okay, anyways, t-shirt, and I was like, oh my god, my hands are freezing, I can't put them on my body. But I said that out loud, and I said that to the girls who I talked about earlier, who are kind of like acquaintances, and they're kind of in their own little group or whatever, and they're kind of like a little bit judgmental, whatever, humanity is judgmental, whatever. Anyways, but I usually wouldn't give a shit, but like I was really embarrassed because I just sounded so fucking weird when I said, oh, I can't, I was like, I'm cold too, guys, or whatever, because they were all like, yeah, I'm so cold, and like, and I was like, you're cold, like, I'm literally wearing this, and they were like, haha, and then I was like, yeah, and then I was like, yeah, I tried to put my hands in my shirt earlier, because it's cold, but then, like, I couldn't touch my body because my hands were too cold, and they just looked at me like, and I was like, oh, and then I was like, cue awkward silence until the second term started, and then we walked back to our seats, and then we started the second term. Like, it was bad. I was so embarrassed. Like, just like, why would I even say that? Like, I couldn't touch my body because my hands were too cold. Like, who says that? Ew, I just like laughed so hard snot came out of my nose. Like, that's great. That's fantastic. Like, we're wow. Wow. Are we just gonna keep saying wow? Okay. Yeah. But that's all that happened today because I have no life. And then I also have to do homework. And then... Yep. Also, it's kind of annoying because, like, everyone at my school is getting jobs. They're like, yeah, I'm going to, like, interview at this, like, place or whatever. And they're like, oh, no, I didn't get the job. Or, oh, my God, I got the job, blah, 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 blah. Like, this one guy, I don't even care about, like, he has Chick-fil-A job, which I only know because he literally announces every single minute of his day in our classroom, like, loudly for everyone to hear. Like, I highly doubt that he would not say he went to go pee or shit in the toilet this morning if he was in the classroom being like, oh yeah, today guys, I took a massive shit and it was green and orange. Like, wow, amazing, right? Like, literally he's the type of person to say that and really loudly and, like, has no concept of, like, we don't fucking care, you know? And, like, so, which is ironic considering, like, I tell people, like, all of my shit and I don't give a shit, but, like, the difference between us is he says it out loud in front of, like, an entire classroom who's, like, trying to learn stuff, and they, like, the timing isn't right. My timing is perfect because I'm talking to a camera, basically to no one, and you have a choice to listen to me or not. He doesn't give us the choice to listen to him or not because he just says it out loud and in his classroom, so you can't tell him to shut the fuck up, you idiot, because it's a classroom and, like, school rules and, like, whatever, but, like, he's an idiot and I hate him. Okay, hate is a strong word. Want to castrate. That better? Okay. Oh, and then he has his, like, little best friend or whatever, and he was always like, yeah, man. I'm just like, what are you, just, like, hump man? Like, what, he's cheerleader? Like, what the fuck? Like, ugh. We have enough perky cheerleaders. We don't need male cheerleaders. Chill the fuck down, people. Like, you're... Okay, anyways, I hate high school. Like, seriously, contemplating taking college courses and, like, getting the fuck out as soon as I fucking can. Because, like, or taking, like, college, like, summer courses and then getting out that way. Either way, like, I don't know if I can handle, like, there are too many annoying people. And I guess I just have to deal with them because, like, you know, life. And you're always going to have to deal with people that you don't really like. So, like, I just have to get used to it. But, like, I mean, I get not getting along with people you don't like. But not getting along with people who are so fucking immature is... What time is it? It is 5:58. I really have to eat some dinner, do some homework, watch some YouTube, fall asleep, wake up, start school. The usual routine life of mine. Oh wait, yeah, tomorrow's my birthday too. Okay, yeah. Some people are so extra with their birthdays though, like literally, like they don't start like saying like, oh my god, it's my birthday until literally the time that they were born. Like, or they'll literally wake up at like midnight and be like, hey guys, it's my birthday, like, oh, and I'm just like, is midnight, boo-boo. Like, 99% of the population where it's midnight time at that time, like, they're asleep. So, like, why? No one cares. Okay, it's kind of rude to say no one cares on your birthday, but, like, it's fucking midnight, boo-boo. Like, can you wait until, like, everyone else is awake and not dead asleep? Like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Like, okay, anyways, enough with, like, the talking. Like, just incessant talker over here. Like, narcissistic little piece of shit. He's only gonna get worse from here. Because with age comes wisdom, and the more wise I am, the more knowing I am of how beautiful I am, and, like, how smart I am, and how fucking... No. I can't even finish that sentence. Okay. I'm gonna go now. So see you. Bye.